A monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I've always liked the look of Mason Mount. We all know about his technique, Peter, but it's his movement.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Spectacular save! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. That looks a cracking ball. That has been cut short. Matheus Cunha. Menu. Shaw. And it's Shaw. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. There are a few waiting for it. There's the header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Diogo Dalot actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tielemans. Gets it away and claimed it back swiftly. Can he deliver? Oh, that's nice. Yoro tries to clear. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Lindelof. Watkins looks to get on the end of this. Shaw. And it's Mount. Shevchenko! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mount, and he'll shoot here! And that has been cleared. Here's Mount.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Camera, aim forwards. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Proves too strong. Matheus Cunha. Tielemans. Watkins succumbs to the pressure. Mount. Lindelof with a definite foul there. That is definitely not his best. And it's Shaw. And he's heaved it away. It's gone for a throw-in. Shaw. Mount. Moved on forwards, and the counter is on. He is through here. It's a fine run, and he's happy to keep going. Could be dangerous. Tries a shot!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
So, a breakthrough already. Yoro shifted upfield. Mount. Again. And it's Tielemans. Tielemans does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, they could break here. Back into the middle, out to the right. Šeško. Cleared away and reclaimed it in a trice. Tielemans spread out to the left. Can he latch on to this? Certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Crossbar comes to the rescue. He thumps it clear. And it's played forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Yoro cuts it out. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Menu. And here's Mount. He's in a good... He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. That has been knocked clear. Played out to the right. De Ligt does really well to win the ball there. Camera. Konsa forwards and with intent. Yoro gets it away. Diogo Dalot looking to get on the end of this. And it's Menu. He is just caressing the ball. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Decent chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Meno clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Šeško really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Casemiro. Watkins. Oh, good spread. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Played into the middle. De Ligt getting this one clear. De Ligt. Casemiro. Casemiro, early ball out from the back. Out to the left it goes. Showing good feet. Matheus Cunha. Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Šeško. Oh, they could be caught out. Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Climbs up big! This time, surely! Bruno Fernandes. And it's Menu. Menu tries to dink it through. That's a throw. Mount. Played in by Dalot. And that has been cleared. Tielemans wins the duel this time. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Shaw. Picks it up out wide. Firmly met. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mount. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mount! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mount is offering a wry smile there.
Got rid. And it's Mainu. Very nicely done. Nice physical challenge. And he has been fouled there. Nice touch. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Konsa, it's a sharp pass. Diogo Dalot, shifted upfield. Bruno Fernandes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Madsen. That's been drilled forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Mount. Matheus Cunha. Laid back in. Bruno Fernandes!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Konsa, and it's played forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Moved on forwards. Bruno Fernandes. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Mainu laid out towards the right wing. Back into the middle. Here's found the one. Mount! Brilliant save by Piso. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Mount really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Great defending, strong and determined. Casemiro. And here's Mount. Matheus Cunha. Shapes to shoot! Cash. Oh, there's a probing ball. De Ligt. Šeško. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Tries to get it clear. And it's Casemiro. Casemiro gently done. That has been knocked clear. It's really well cleared. It's gone out for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Tielemans. McGinn. And here's Watkins. Menu does really well to win the ball there. Casemiro. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Has a look and plays it forward. De Ligt gets across to intercept that. Yoro aim forwards. Šeško. Great work on the overlap.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Here's Mount. Matches Cunha! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Up towards the front line. Calmly anticipates. Šeško. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. And here's Mount. Tielemans forwards and with intent. Now it's Watkins. It's anyone's ball now. Cleared away. Played into space. Played back in. Cash, gently done. That has been knocked clear. And it's Tielemans. Is there any support? He might not need it. Mount moved on forwards. Matches Cunha. McGinn. Camera. Konsa. Good looking ball. Watkins is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Watkins has been caught there, it's a foul. Madsen, aim forwards. Mount. Yoro. De Ligt. That's a lovely, neat pass. Konsa gets it away. Matches Cunha. Onana. Konsa, nicely aimed pass. Tielemans have it back and can go again. And it's Mount. Menu wins the duel this time. Oh, it's come loose. Casemiro. Can he spark a counter here? That's an imaginative pass. Watkins, a good take in a good area. De Ligt gets rid without sophistication. Shaw. And he's there to get it away. Ball's gone out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Konsa moves forward. Menu. And it's played forward. Matthews Cunha. And it's Mount. Mount! He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Matthews Cunha. Do have a chance to counter here. Cash forwards and with intent. Now it's Watkins. He's got away. That's good play. That has sent him sprawling. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Mount, over to the left. Shaw is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to clear it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Aim forwards. It's come to nothing.
Watkins really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Watkins! And here comes the corner. De Ligt attempts a clearance. And that's been won straight back. Oh, that's neat. Camera. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Diogo Dalot chooses to go cross-field. Matthews Cunha. That's a dangerous... Matthews Cunha! It's aloof. Oh, they could be caught out here. Diogo Dalot puts a cross in. Defending of the desperate variety. Šeško. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot tries making a foray down the right. Aimed in towards... a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That has been knocked clear. And it's Amadou Onana. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot, gently done. Mount. Oh, he cuts out the supply. Menu. Lindelof gets good distance on it. Casemiro. Yoro. Menu. Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, and the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Šeško really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed. Watkins really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Matheus Cunha, now it's Mount. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Watkins. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Diogo Dalot. Mount. Casemiro. Moved on forwards. It's run loose here. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Could move up a gear here. McGinn. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Matheus Cunha. Menu. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Wins the duel this time, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Onana. Chance here to counter. Now it's Tielemans. And it's hoisted clear. And it is a corner, good chance. De Ligt with the clearance. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Diogo Dalot. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. He's being urged to shoot. Matches Cunha. Up he goes! And again! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And it's played forward. De Ligt. Diogo Dalot, played over towards the opposite flank. Matches Cunha. Shaw. Menu gently done. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's a mighty effort! Chance to shoot! Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Chance! And here's the chance to counter. And here's Tielemans. Hit into the... takes a shot! He's got it all! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is simply top draw, beautifully served up and deliciously finished.
I'll tell you, Peter, more went into that than you think. He had to anticipate the cross, get in the right position, and then time the volley.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Proves too strong. Watkins. McGinn. And it's Mount. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Mount. McGinn. Onana. That's really well manoeuvred. De Ligt cuts out the pass. Yoro. Menu. De Ligt. De Ligt shifted upfield. Now who's going to be first to this? Shaw, and he's gone backward here. Matches Cunha! So who's he picking out? Oh, this is a great position. Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking here to chip it through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Matches Cunha. Shaw. Matches Cunha. He's having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Moved on forwards. Watkins is onto it in a flash. And it's Shaw. Can he latch on to this? Keeper's dealt with that. Mount! Can he stop it going out? Could be danger here. Played in by Dalot. That has been knocked clear. Played towards the other side. Diogo Dalot. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Menu. Diogo Dalot. Now here's the delivery. There's the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Bruno Fernandes. Mount. Matheus Cunha. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Bruno Fernandes! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Tielemans defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very... Menu has given away a free kick. Matson looks to the other side.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Yoro. Menu. Matheus Cunha. We expected better, and so did he. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Clears it away. Great defending, strong and determined. Aim forwards. Watkins. That is very well defended. Šeško looking to break at pace. And there's Green. Šeško! And it's played forward. Some good work on the right flank here. Cash. McGinn. And he goes cross-field. Matson. He's in plenty of space here. Lovely bit of skill. Cleared away. And they can counter here. Shaw done delicately. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And it's Tielemans. And here's Watkins. Oh, has another goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Menu. Shaw. Now it's Mount. And the shot! He's got to be in here! Casemiro. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Danger averted for now.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's McGinn. Casemiro. Menu. Diogo Dalot. Now he's off and running. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Cross goes in there. So the play, and it is a goal kick. That is lovely. Now it's Tielemans. Casemiro. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. And a chance! Keeper's not concerned by that. That's really well manoeuvred. Matheus Cunha. Shaw looks to the other side. Bruno Fernandes. Lindelof attempts a clearance. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, such a clever touch. Diogo Dalot tries a shot! And he hits the net! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So is this the start of a comeback? Onana. Watkins looks to get on the end of this. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Does really well to win the ball there. He can get that clear and reclaimed it in a trice. Konsa shifted upfield. Oh, he's found support out wide. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. It's lofted through here. Diogo Dalot. Casemiro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Watkins shoots! Matheus Cunha moved on forwards. And it's Mount. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Tries to get it clear. So what can they make of this? He's found a way through. Šeško. Tielemans have it back and can go again. Camera. Lindelof driven forward. Watkins gets flagged offside. And it's Shaw. Šeško. Mount played into space. Šeško and the shot! And that was very necessary. Diogo Dalot. Casemiro. Back into the middle. That's going to go a long way. Yoro, gently done. That has been knocked clear. Mount. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
Menu. Now it's Watkins. Played out to the right. Now it's McGinn. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And it's Mount. Šeško. Out to the right. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now the breakaway. Onana. And it's played forward. De Ligt getting this one clear. Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, De Ligt, played over towards the opposite flank. And claimed it back swiftly. Madsen. Oh, it's played into the area. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Mount. Oh, good spread. Diogo Dalot. He's shifting through the gears here. Mount played with finesse. Tries to get it clear. So here comes the substitution.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Watkins. Bruno Fernandes tries a measured ball. Brilliantly cut out. And the counter is on. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Cleared without complication. Chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Moved on forwards. Cleared away. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Played towards the other side. Shaw. Konsa has played it long. That pass has been well intercepted. Matheus Cunha! Matheus Cunha! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Matheus Cunha. Watkins. He can run onto that. And the finish! Shaw forwards and with intent. Spread out to the left. Oh, sweet feet. Time to deliver. Turns and goes back. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, they could be caught out here. And back to the goalkeeper. quality ball. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. And it's Shaw. Now it's Match's chance for a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it. Matson. That's really well manoeuvred. Tielemans shifted upfield. Mount. Mazraoui. Shot a goal! Oh, should have put that away. Mazraoui. Menu. Mathias Cunha. Vicious ball here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Goes down, but nothing given. Tielemans. Matson. 5 minutes left on the clock. Watkins is onto it in a flash. Mazraoui. That has found him in acres of space. Mathias Cunha. And here's Mount. Nice control. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a great ball. And it's Bruno Fernandes. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And they've got a throw. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Caresses it through. Oh, what a climb! Cash gets rid without sophistication.
Mazraoui.
Mazraoui chooses to go cross-field. Mathias Cunha, and here's Mount. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Bruno Fernandes, who's short. Menu. Aim forwards. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Strong running down that left flank. It's a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes. Yoro. Mathias Cunha. Mathias Cunha. Menu. That's really well manoeuvred. Yoro makes the interception. Moved on forwards. Šeško. Mount. That is a little undercooked. Oh, can he get onto this? Nicely intercepted. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And here's Mount. Lindelof gets it clear. They get a throw in. Mount with the delivery. And he's there to get it away. Now this could be a chance. Matches Cunha! Camera. Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Camera. And here's Watkins. Out to the left it goes. Great challenge, time to perfection. Matches Cunha. And it's Mount. And that could set him on his way. Mazraoui. That is a brilliant interception. Well, they could break here. McGinn. Now that's well seen too. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Mazraoui. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that is that. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Your reflections then, Jim?
Undoubtedly gave us the perfect example of how you start a game of football. They came out with purpose, intensity, energy. They were determined to grab the initiative, and of course were duly awarded.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, please talk to our